just gonna be a wet sail. I didn't plan on this.
Sometimes I drive the dinghy like a bat out of hell.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's looking a little bit shallower than it seems.
Can you believe we snorkel and swim in this water?
Disgusting.
What is it, guys? What is it?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Oh my God. What the hell happened? A whole side of your, oh my God. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sailing GBU. Right as we speak, we are actually floating in the middle of the ocean because we had a little bit of a scare this morning. The quick rainstorm out of nowhere blew our anchor the other way, popped it, and we were close to land, and it was a little bit of an issue. We pulled on our motor and we motored out. Now the wind is completely died, so we said perfect time to start our video. So we are heading to a island area called Monkey Point of the BVI, and this is known for the most virgin-like of the Virgin Islands. It's supposed to be kept very well, so much that it has the best snorkeling, where it just looks like an aquarium, which I feel like it already looks like that in a lot of these islands. But I'm excited to see, is this really going to be the best snorkeling of the BVI?
I'm excited to see that as well. You know, we're from Florida, so we're snorkel snobs. If you've ever been to Elliott Key, you know. If you know, you know. It's like the most beautiful sea fans of all creation. But yeah, excited to get down there. Excited to get moving. Leaving my favorite anchorage of all time. Well, not of all time, but definitely the Bevis. My favorite anchorage of the BVI. So yeah, we're getting moving, and weather's been a little finicky so far today. All right, so storm's coming. The wind is picking up, so I'm gonna hurry up and crank up my motor and get the heck out of here. Big shout out to my dogs, Carl and Mary Lee. They hooked us up. They were making fun of us. They dropped this jacket off the other day and said, please no more garbage bags. So I'm gonna be set up out here looking legit with a real rain jacket on. Can y'all believe this? If your dog's watching, the beep's about to come.
How are you feeling?
Not great. This rain is thicker than biscuit batter. Right? Is that an Australian saying? Thicker than biscuit batter? Sounds like something they'd say.
We got through one rainstorm. It looks like there's about 3 or 4 more on the horizon, so this is just gonna be a wet sail. I didn't plan on this, hence I was in a bikini ready for the sun, ready to get a tan on, and now we're in the storms of our lives. So we're just gonna keep motoring through for now so we don't have any terrible problems. Right?
At least you ain't getting sunburned though.
And I mean, there's no wind either.
Yeah, that's
so.
the problem. I'd gladly sail through the storms if it was like one storm, but there's just these little pockets. And also too, with the way the squalls interact with the mountains that are half a mile to my right, it's just like even with the storms, you get 15, maybe 20 knots of wind for 5 minutes, and then you get no wind at all after that. So basically, I could turn off the motor, sail for 5 minutes, and then put the sails away, motor again, and nonsense. So we're just eating it up for now. If it changes, I'd love to get a sail out because, you know, I ain't burning diesel.
Rain settled down, and I think I see a square grouper or a bing bong that broke loose. Either way, there's something big and white over there.
What the heck is it? A fender?
Looks like an old stanky fender. Maybe there's some mahis on it though. I'm gonna drag through it. So I just went through that weed line trolling for the delicious mahis, and I don't have to worry about going through it because I know my shaft shark is ripping up that seaweed at the bottom and it ain't getting all over my prow. got squall number 2. This one just kind of formed off of the side. Made some crazy winds coming on the beam, so trying to stay dry.
Breakfast because, like we said earlier, we got shaken out of our anchorage this morning. So I'm trying to cook some eggs. This stove for some reason is really loud and rattly. I think something needs to be twisted down because when the motor runs, it just like rattles. So it's annoying, but it has to be done. I'm hungry and so is Matt. Peeking out. There is a couple more rainstorms, but I think they're gonna miss us. And we see Monkey Point. How many boats are there, Matt? I can't see that far.
There's a beach anchorage north of Monkey Point that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boats there. It looks like a big diddy boat, and then there looks like there's 2 boats at Monkey Point specifically.
All right, we're gonna get there. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited.
We're looking for a spot to anchor over here. Looks pretty chill. Looks like there's definitely going to be some spots to hang out and anchor at. Looks like a nice sandy bottom, but we still got to find the right spot a little further out to comfortably anchor and have a great time snorkeling. So we got nice sand here, big sandy patch, so we don't have to worry about hitting any coral with the chain or anything like that. And it's going to be good holding no matter what the current does, no matter what the wind does. So overall, super job anchoring, Captain Matty Boy.
Is it an aquarium down there?
So far I've seen 2 stingrays and a trunkfish, so it might be an aquarium down here.
It's a bit rolly up in here. We're probably gonna have to put a stern anchor on, but now that the sun came out, the water is like we're in a pool.
It's legitimately a pool.
So before we get into snorkeling and having fun, we have errands we gotta run. And the thing about these errands is it's on a massive dinghy ride. I mean, not probably the longest we've ever taken, but it's a long one.
Yeah, and there's some channels and cuts that we have to go through. It's going to be about a 4-mile one-way trip, so 30-minute or so one-way trip, and hopefully we can dodge the rain. The reason we're doing it today instead of having fun in Snorkeling is because the weather's been inclement today, so we still have to dodge that weather, dodge reefs, dodge the danger, and, you know, just get out there and get some chitlins. All this just to get some tender vittles.
What the heck are you saying?
People know what tender vittles are.
Oh, okay.
looking a little bit shallower than it seemed earlier, so I'm wondering if we can even get up in here. Looks deeper on this side, so we're gonna have to snake through and see.
We made it. It was just a quick sprinkle, so we got lucky. All right, we made it. Quick stop right to the Right Way, which is a grocery store they have here in the BVI. Hopefully they got some stuff for us.
Yeah, this is the Right Way in Parham Town, or as I call it, Parham Town.
They normally yell at me for filming, so we'll see.
We're gonna see. Alright, so the Right Way in Parham Town does not let you down, and we're loading up. They got all the goodies.
We got our groceries. The rain is still over there. I don't know what is up with these sheets of rain, and Matt has injured himself getting into the dinghy. Something sliced his foot, and warning, if you don't like blood, skip forward on this one because it's bad. Are you okay? Oh my god! What the hell happened? A whole side of your, oh my god!
Got a flapper there.
What did you cut your foot on?
I stepped down on this piece of PVC that I have in here, but there's a piece of plexiglass under it, and in the rough ride, everything, I kind of shifted over and I just plopped in. I kicked off my shoes because I hate getting, when I walk through a dirty, kind of like a dirty muddy roads in the town, I don't like getting footprints all over the dinghy where I sit, so I kicked them off. Probably should have kept them on.
Oh my god. It looks horrible. That looks very painful. Now you've got a hole in your foot.
No, that ain't bad. Luckily I got Bama feet calloused up, so that would have been really, I'd have been bleeding like a stuck pig.
Matt's so funny too. I have to share this because whenever he hurts himself, he never ever makes a noise. Like, if that happened to me, I would have went, oh, ow, 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 I'm in pain. Like, he never has any pain, I guess. I don't know what's wrong. He's a weirdo. Anyone else would have been like, oh my god, I hurt my foot. He's just like, I think I might have hurt myself.
You don't want to raise the alarm. You don't want to alarm people. You know, I knew I wasn't in any dire straits, so what's the point of freaking everyone out? You know, I might go,
no,
and
it's
freak out,
just,
and then you throw,
it's just a reaction though. Once you get hurt, you go, ow!
There's no such thing as a reaction. You make a willing choice if you're a grown man and you cut your foot to go, and freak everyone out around you. That's a choice you willingly make.
Okay, well, I guess I'm be making those choices, okay?
Well, you don't have a lot of control.
Whatever. Alright guys, it's the next day. Last night it started to get, not nighttime, but evening, it started getting really rolly, so we did an emergency lift anchor, put anchor down around the other side of the mountain. And I'm glad we did. Sometimes you sit there and you're like, no, we'll be fine. But the wind was picking up and the waves were picking up, so I'm glad we did because it's a lot calmer over here. But now we finally get to go snorkeling.
In the world famous fish tank snorkel land. A full-size fish tank for humans can fit in.
I will say there's a lot more boats than there was the other day. There's 100 boats out here.
That's an exaggeration.
There's 10 or something like that. All right, it looks like there's some really cool caves over there that you can, from what I can see, it looks like you're gonna be able to swim up in there. So I'm hyped, get excited. We're taking you along the cave dive. If you got claustrophobia, you don't even have to worry about it because old Uncle Matty's gonna be in there dealing with the urchins and the elbow bumping for you. I might even get to do a cliff jump. Think I can climb that cliff and jump off?
Oh, Lordy.
We gotta check the depth.
Trying to see where we're gonna anchor?
Yeah, it looks like sand mostly. I think right there is going to be a good sandy patch. So this thing's cool. It has like this awesome cut where you can run in between. You can swim around a big circle and then cut across on foot so you don't have to swim back against the current. But it is technically a private island, so I'm gonna scoot. I'm gonna hurry up and get up out of here. Alright, so while we were getting the groceries, I sliced my Tootsie up, and it kind of set into place a task, a job that I need to get done that I've been putting off, you know, for a long time. Once you're sailing, shoot, ever since we left Puerto Rico after the refit, I've been putting this off. Because once you're out there and you're sailing, it's too easy to just go snorkeling, go chase turtles, go feed the tarpons, put your light out, drink a cocktail, go to the bar. There's a million other fun things to do, and I've been putting this off. But since I sliced my foot, it's obviously become a safety hazard. That would have really upset me if Kristen would have cut her foot or something like that on it. So I'm going to go in there today. I'm going to fix my dinghy floor. I'm going to get it knocked out and, you know, improve our lives.
Luckily, Kristen wears her shoes.
Luckily, Kristen wears her shoes. Yeah, she doesn't care about getting the dirty footprints on the dinghy because, you know, they magically get cleaned somehow.
What's more important, the dinghy or my tootsies?
The dinghy. I mean, the tootsies. The tootsies. The tootsies. Alright, so first thing I gotta do is get all the out of the dinghy. You can bleep it. Get all the stuff out of the dinghy. So I know that this floor laying in here doesn't look that legit, and you would say, Matt, why would you even have a floor in the dinghy? The dinghy floor is perfect. But however, the dinghy here is a V hull, which is great for flying along in the waves. But when you put groceries in or bags in or anything like that, the water does settle to the bottom if there is any, and then everything gets wet. So we put a flat, your shoes get wet as well. So we put a flat surface here to keep everything out of the water. Problem is I just didn't fit it in, it slides around. And we also did it for grip too. I've slipped in this dinghy a bunch of times because, you know, those V hulls, and, you know, $4,000 for your high field, you know, these don't stay on for whatever reason. I don't know if they were ever meant to interact with salt water.
Well,
Seems
we
like
glued them on also.
Yeah, I've glued them on, I've epoxied them on, I've done all kinds of crazy stuff, but they don't stay on, so you have the floor for that as well. I would say if you're gonna get yourself a high field, plan for that. Plan on these not really working too well.
Well, they have better floorings. This is just the cheap one.
Oh, we got the cheapie?
Yeah, this is the cheap one.
Oh, so I didn't know.
They have better flooring, but ours is the cheap one.
Possibly, yes. All right, so I'm getting my marks here. And I'm gonna cut this first piece to kind of make a template. And then once I have that template, it's gonna be the same piece all the way through. So I'll just have to make 10 of those, and then I'll have my framing in, my ribs, and then I'll be able to just put everything else on top of it, screw it down. Should be pretty painless, pretty simple.
Screw into the hole?
No, hell no. Screw into the,
I was about to say.
So, and the reason I'm trying to make this as low profile as I can is because when we do longer trips, I will have to take this floor out when we put our dinghy up on the front and strap it down. So I want to have a floor that's still light, small, so I can take it out, stow it in the aft locker or the aft berth, whatever it is. So yeah, just the afterbirth. So I'm just making my marks and I'm getting ready to start cutting. Alright, so got the first rough one cut out. Let's jump in there and see how it fits. Oh yeah, that's nice. Looks like I can take a little bit off my corners here, and then it's going to drop in like a glove. Alright guys, so while I'm here whittling these down, me and Kristen were just saying, this is like back to the Boatyard series. We're back to Larry Laminato, and I said, yeah, it's all coming back to me. And it just got me thinking about Celine Dion and that song, It's All Coming Back to Me Now. And, you know, that's a jam. So I've just been singing it while we're not filming here. And all my rest of my Selena-holics down there.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Let me know.
I don't think so.
Obviously, my favorite Celine Dion song is All Coming Back to Me Now. So drop it in the comments below. What's your favorite Celine Dion song? And if you ain't got one, get one.
You're a weird dude.
Alright, so now that I have my foundational clackers ready, I'm going to go ahead and start putting this in, start fitting it in, seeing how it's feeling, how's it going, see if I'm on the right track or whether I need to throw all this in the garbage heap and start with a new idea.
Matthew just ripped his pants getting in the dinghy and I didn't get it on film.
Get on your
Dang
job,
it.
Kristen. Get on your job. See, people think holding that camera is easy, but you gotta always be on or you miss the
Bro,
treats.
you tore him right up your rear end.
Here you go, boys and girls. What do you think about that for a thumbnail? A little cheek from your boy. Alright, I got the rough ribs in. They're looking good. And now I'm going to go put it in there and see how she sets. False alarm. I changed my mind. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm going to put in a stringer at the bottom to brace these from moving like forward to backwards, just because it won't add much weight, but I do believe it will add a ton of strength and it'll help the overall build quality build up. Because the last thing I want is one of these popping out and then like a bare screw hitting the bottom of my hull and possibly puncturing it or doing something like that. So we're going to put some braces in. Alright, I added more braces in here, so this thing is legit serious now. We can go off-roading with it. Because sometimes I drive the dinghy like a bat out of hell, and this thing's going to have to keep up with that. Rarely, but it happens.
Yeah, whatever. Does it feel solid?
I'd say you can take that to the bank.
So we're currently cooking dinner. The day is winding down. Matt's got some chicken grilling. I got some broccoli in the oven. But we have something exciting. Matt got a brand new light. A light that he puts in the water at nighttime, and different animals and different creatures come up to the light, and it's been pretty cool. The past couple nights we've done it. We saw some really strange alien type worms and stuff. So we're going to show you guys tonight. We're going to put it in the water and hopefully we'll get to see some sort of creatures.
So a lot of y'all might think this is just a regular scupper here. I don't know if it's called a scupper, but that's what I call it. Let me adjust my rip shorts so my Franks and Beans don't come to the party. Franks and Beans! Anyway, but it's not just that. It's this. It's a cool little waterproof light that I take out from there. I take the cord off. Then I can throw this overboard into the water and it sits just under it. And this was my ghetto gangster way of achieving the underwater lights that every cool kid has on their boat, but without drilling holes and running the wires and all that stuff. This is a simple one that I can just display easily, wire it in. It's 12 volts, flick on a switch, and then it comes on. And now we just wait till it gets dark and we rip it.
Oh, what is that? What is it, guys? What is it?
Yeah. I know that some of them live inside.
Ew, there goes one of those scary
goodness.
worm things.
Oh, that's a different one, bro. That one's really yeeping it. If he comes, I gotta bend down here so I can grab it when it comes back.
Ew, do not grab it.
I'm grabbing that biatch. Oh man, there he is, right there.
Ew, you're not gonna grab it. Ew, ah!
Almost got him. I got him.
Ew, what is it? Ew, what is it? It's a real worm.
Ew.
Is it a real worm? Like from like dirt?
Disgusting. Can you see it?
Yeah. What is it? Ew.
Worms can swim fast.
Anyways, how do you feel about this light? Sometimes you can see bigger creatures though. Like tarpons and stuff, but tonight we just got the micro creepers.
Got him. I got another fish. I'm pretty sure
Put that baby back in.
that's a baby tarpon probably.
Alright guys, so are you excited that we got to share that with you? That's some stuff that we do at nighttime. You know, it's kind of strange. We like to turn on that light and get really creeped out about what's in the water, and we just sit there and say, can you believe we snorkel and swim in this water?
Disgusting.
So many species are in the ocean. I don't even know what any of those were.
Those are alien worms that could easily noodle their way into your crevices. And then you got a big problem on your hands.
Especially with your ripped pants. Anyways, thanks for watching this week, guys. We went through that storm. Was a crazy mess. What's wrong?
Someone the other day said we have to do proof of life videos with Bear.
Oh, see, Bear's alive.
She's so sweet, too. Bear's getting old.
Don't say that. She's not getting old. She's still a baby kitten.
No.
Anyways, we got here to these beautiful areas, and so far we really like this. What is this? Guana? No. Is this Guana?
Guana Island, and
Yeah,
that's
Guana
Camino,
Island.
which I've been singing, oh, Camino. Oh, whoa, whoa. Camino. That's the song.
But it's been a pretty cool island. It is private, so we can't really go on it. I mean, you can go on it, but you can't really go on it. But the snorkeling here was really cool. I don't know if it's the best snorkeling I saw in the BVI. We still have more snorkeling to do in the BVI. But it's pretty awesome here. And now this is a cool anchorage that we really have been enjoying for the past couple days because...
Off the beaten path,
Yeah.
solo dolo.
No one's over here but us.
But there was good fish at that thing. There was big fish over there. Like some big yellowtails, some really big porgies. I saw a lobster, I saw a little shark, a carpet fish, I think is what it's called, or I don't know what those fish are called.
I have no idea.
Those like trigger fish, but they're a different kind of trigger fish. But either way, stingrays, we saw a lot out there, and we were only in there for 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I got to shred some rock climbing. Kristen hates it, but it's like a new sport that I've been getting into. If the water
It's
would
the
have been...
worst hobby in my entire existence.
Bro, if there's any rock climbers out there, let me know, because I'm just now starting to do it, and I don't want to use the ropes, because like that's for lames. I feel like if you use ropes to rock climb, just don't do it. You know, there's ethics, and there's a way that rocks should be climbed. But what are the odds if I'm holding on to like a rock that has a crack up a bit? Like, I'm always worried that I'm going to pull a whole boulder off and just fall to my death. So let me know how often that happens.
Sounds like a fun hobby. Anyways, make sure you check out our t-shirts, guys. We still have our Dead Dolphin t-shirts. If you noticed in a previous video, Matt got his. Mine, some reason, didn't get delivered, but I did get my Boatyard Pirates shirt, so make sure you check those out. Sign up on Patreon if you're interested on any updates we have going on. We have something special coming up this summer, so hint, hint, go check it out. Anything else you got to say?
That's it. I love you, Mom. If you're watching, I miss you. Dad, you're okay. I still, you know, I like you a lot, but, you know, you've been a little wild lately, so you're on punishment, young man. But, yeah, you know, love you, Mom. Love you, Dad.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.